Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Jayapataka Swaminiti Namine Namaha Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradaine Gaurakata Damadaya Nagaragrama Tarine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Accept my humble obeisance. And let us all pay our humble obeisances under the lotus feet of Radha Govinda and start this wonderful journey. I think many have joined new today. Hare Krishna. Nagesh Prabhu, Ritvika Mataji, I think you're joining for the first day, right? Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji and Prabhuji, we welcome you all for this wonderful journey. Hare Krishna. Yes. Am I audible?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Which batch you attended, Mataji? Level 1?
Our batch only, Mataji.
Our batch only. Hare
yes.
Lord.
And
No,
Mataji, she reads, she takes lead in the reading.
No, that I know, but full 18 days batch did she attend, I'm asking. I don't think so. Anna? Yes. Yeah. Haribo. Okay. So this time, we will establish personal relation. I'll call one by one whenever you have time and, we will interact. Otherwise, 18 days chapter was like, one whole chapter, one day we had to finish. That was there at the back of the mind. But now it is not that. Now it is all, we have to sail this journey together. We all are sailing towards a particular destination, right? Yes, Matajis and Prabhujis, all of you are welcome. And this journey is very, very beautiful. Continue this journey. Like life will change. Initially, okay, teething problems may be there. But yes, once we learn how to overcome that, then it will be wonderful, right? Teething problems are there everywhere, isn't it? Okay. So anyone wants to share what did we learn yesterday? After that, I'll share the screen. Anything. Yes, Mataji. Asha Mataji, were saying something?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
What to hear, how to hear.
Yeah.
And
wonderful. Hari Bol. What to hear? About what? About whom to hear? And how to hear. That is very, very important. So that shows how to hear, shows the qualifications of the listener. Similarly, there are qualifications for the speaker also. In Bhagavatam, Shukadev Goswami and Sutta Goswami, who narrate the Bhagavatam, they are praised by, Sutta Goswami is praised by Shonakadi Muni because he heard the Bhagavatam from Shukadeva Goswami. So what is one qualification? Very, very important. Yesterday also we saw that we have to hear from spiritual master, from whom to hear. And how to hear? We saw 10 qualities. Very humble and humility has to be there and full focused attention, one-pointedness. In the second chapter, Krishna tells that Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. What is Vyavasayatmika Buddhi? One-pointed focus. Bahushaka Vyanantascha. What does he say? If our attention is there, Bahushaka, diverted, then we will not be able to learn anything. So, it happens, we attend a Bhagavad Gita class also. Most of the time, very critical things may come. Suddenly guests may come. And we all are in Grahastha life. You know Grahastha and Grahameti. Have you heard about it? Who is the Grahastha? Who is the Grahameti? Hare Krishna. Okay. Very important that is. See, Grahastha means we all are Grahastha. We have our own family. We have our own commitments. We have to take care of so many things, especially women. Women plays multi-role. Sometimes she's a driver for picking up kids and dropping them. Sometimes she's a cook. When helpers are not there, she's a maid. She's a teacher for her children. So many roles. Even our Krishna has played so many roles in Bhagavatam. What are the roles played by Krishna? Can one by one you all can share? Krishna has played so many roles. In Bhagavad Gita, we come to know in means in
Chariot.
this,
As a friend, Mataji.
as a
As a friend, as a
okay.
brother.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna was
To
very
Arjuna
close to
and
Arjuna.
chariot.
Then Asha Mataji, come again.
Yes, to Arjuna, he is a chariot driver and he is a friend. And of course, he is a friend to us also, like devotees.
That's wonderful. Hari Bol. Yeah, he's a friend also. What happened? Yet he says no. What does it he say? Sama sarveshu bhuteshu na dveshosti na priyaka ke bhajanti tu mam bhaktya mayi te teshu chapyakam. I am your friend. Whose friend? He says, samogam sarva bhuteshu. Everybody is equal to me. Na dvesho na asti priyaka. Dvesho means enemy. Nobody is my enemy or nobody is my very close. Everyone is equal to me. But ye bhajanti tu mam bhaktya. How you endeavor, I reciprocate accordingly. Yes, Lakshman Prabhu, correct. Very, very nice. So he is a son to Nanda Baba. Generally, we say Nanda Baba and Yashoda Maya, no? Because Devaki and Vasudeva, poor thing, the Vasudeva had to leave him. The moment he was born, he gave the instruction. That shows a Shraddha, but the faith in the Lord. Lord told him, no, you drop me there. Vasudeva was so many doors are there. All these people are standing. How will I take him? So Krishna immediately told, you carry me. That's all. The moment Krishna told, Vasudeva put him in the basket and he kept the basket on his head. That's all. All the doors started opening. All those guards, they fell, fainted, they all. So faith. Krishna told, next minute, Vasudeva did not think. First he was thinking in his mind. But the moment, that is what is spiritual master's order. If we learn to obey to the instructions of spiritual master, all the hurdles in the life will be automatically eradicated. Right? So Krishna, the moment he told, first, Are, Papa, suno to sahi, take me. Why are you worried? So immediately Vasudeva took. And so generally when we say, okay, he's Devaki Sutan also, but we say Nanda Nandana, Nanda Baba Sutta, Yashoda Maya son, like that only he is considered because he had all the mercy of enjoying Krishna's childhood pastimes. Is it not? Okay. And he was a friend. He was a friend to all, as Asha Mataji said, to all, to us also, to all Pandavas. But he especially says Arjuna. Where does he say? Anyone of you remember? You all have learned 18 days, one chapter, right? Where does Krishna say that out of Pandavas, Arjuna is my friend? Hare Krishna.
I think it's in chapter 12, Mataji.
You are very close, Mataji. Chapter 12 is Bhakti Yoga. You are very near. Chapter 10. Chapter 10, he tells, no, out of the Merus, out of the mountains, I am the Meru mountain. Out of the Vedas, I am the Samaveda. And out of the Ritus, I am the spring, whatever it is. He keeps on telling, no, the best, the best, the best. Out of the water bodies, I am the ocean. So like that, he is saying, out of all Pandavas and friends, Arjuna. And he is a brother also, yes. He is a philosopher. As Mataji again said, he is a chariot driver also. He is an advisor. He is a messenger. Yes, he took the Shanti Duta
He is a
message.
protector also.
He is a protector, yes.
Mataji is a protector. He protected Draupadi.
Mm.
And like that, he will protect devotees also. And he will protect all the women's, all the evil from
He protects us from all evils. Correct, Mataji. But for that, we have to surrender. Very rightly said. He protected Draupadi. Draupadi, you know, when Krishna came, she was little angry. She was not happy to say, Krishna, you came. No, first thing he said, Krishna, why did you take such a long time? That's what she asked. Krishna said, I was just standing outside, but you called me as, how did she call? Dwarakavasi. So you thought I'm in Dwaraka. It takes time to reach here. So I waited out and then came inside. No, even before that, what he says, you know, oh, Draupadi, you did not have faith in me. The Shraddha was not in me. You believed first all your husbands. When they did not help you, you went to Bhishma Pitama. You went to even Dhritarashtra, Gandhari. Everybody you went. You thought they will protect you. And when you came to know that they could not protect you, they will not be able to protect you. Then also you had self-protection. She was holding that sari under between her teeth and holding it tightly. Is it not? Thinking she'll be able to protect herself. But when nothing worked, then she surrendered, lifted her hand. That is why, you know, why do we lift our hand? Lifting our hand tells Krishna that we have surrendered to you. Teshamagam samudrata mrityu samsara sagarat. So that time, you know, we lift our hand from the ocean. We are trying to swim and go to Vaikunta. We are unable to at our own strength. So then we lift our hand. Then Krishna comes there and gives his hand. Then we go. So he is the lifter. Yeah, he lifts us from this material world and he takes us. So that means he is also a boatman. Isano, this body is a boat. This body, human body, is the only vehicle through which we can cross this material ocean. And our spiritual master is the expert boatman. So Krishna is the first, supermost spiritual master. The first spiritual master is Krishna only, isn't it? That is why we say our spiritual master outside and inside, Chaitya Guru, we call it as. The super soul is our master inside and our spiritual master is outside. So Krishna always is there. Others don't come with us in all yonis. Whichever yoni, even the tiniest worm also, if you are born, Paramatma will come with us. Is it not? Okay, Hari Bol. So, Krishna protects Pandavas many times. Yeah, that Lakagraha during exile, everybody thought they all have gone. Correct. Ekambara Prabhu has written Vibhuti Yoga. Correct. 10th chapter. Excellent, Prabhu. Hari Bol. So we will start today and we will keep on, you know, oscillating between stories and connection and the verses. But before that, this is the lineage. Okay, so hope 1 minute. Okay, we will come from here once again. Yesterday, those who are not there for them. So all of us know, you know, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. We follow Bhagavad Gita as it is. No other book. Why? Because other books which have been written or translated by other mundane gurus. There are so many mundane gurus. For, you know, for them preaching Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, all these classes are there. Maybe for many of them, I'm not, you know, like pinpointing anybody. Some people do it for their livelihood also. So they may not follow what has been told by Krishna. They will follow the audience. Why? Because, see, most of them are paid. What is that? I think 16th chapter, right? Mantrahinam, Vidihinam, Dakshina, Virahitam, Shraddha Virahitam. In the 16th chapter, there is one Yajna, Dana, Tapa. All these things are performed under three modes. What do you call that? Three faith. Correct. 13th verse. Vidihinam, Srishtanam, Mantrahinam, Na Dakshinam. So people don't give Dakshina also. But that is and all in the mode of Rajasa, Tamasa Guna, not giving prasadam, not giving dakshina, that is Tamasa Guna. And giving lot of dakshina and calling big, some people call, they, like artists in the cinema tune and all, they sing, they make everybody dance and things like that, and people also go like that. In Bhagavatam, this verse is compared to what, that crow's pilgrimage. Crow's pilgrimage, what happens? And the words which do not praise the Lord is considered. Who is the Lord? Who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Isn't it? Those words are considered, where those words are spoken, they are considered as pilgrimage for the, what is it? Crows. Yes, that is verse number, first canto, 5th chapter, 10th verse, that is. Nayat yachchata vichitra padam harer yasho jagat pavitram pragnita karyichite tad vyasam tirtha mushanti. Vyasa means crows. Tad vyasam tirtha mushanti manasa nayatra hamsa niramantu shikshaya. So for all those people who are very perfect in Krishna consciousness, for them these places do not give any pleasure. Which place? All these Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, that Saptag and all this conduct, where Lord's words are not spoken, where the words which give pleasure to the Lord are not spoken, the sages consider those places as crow's pilgrimage. So we should not go. We should attend only classes which are conducted who have come in the parampara. So parampara we all know. Evam parampara praptam imam rajarshiyo vidugo sakalena mahata yogo nashta parantapa. 4th chapter, Krishna tells, oh Arjuna, I told this to Ikshvaku long back, son of sun god. And then later, when the time passed, so sakalena mahata, as the time passed, the importance of this Bhagavad Gita also got eroded. That is why I am telling you now. That is the reason I keep coming. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chatushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya. Because dharmas, as the time passes, it takes a back seat. In the sense, people telling, there is a game we play, no Chinese whisper. Somebody is telling to one, they pass it on. The real meaning is ruined. So similarly here, so many years pass by. So Krishna keeps coming in between to see, to re-establish the dharma and to see whether all the scriptures are intact or not, followed or not. That is why he came as Vyasadeva, and once again he divided the Bhagavatam, he divided the Vedas into 4 parts. See, in Kali Yuga, we don't live for a long time. What happened in Kali Yuga? There is Manda Sumanda Matayo, number 1. Number 2, it is Al Pranalpayusha Yuga Sabhyaka. Kalavasmin Yuge Janaka. Kalavasmin, people keep fighting. Manda Sumanda Matayo, their brain is not sharp. Kupadritaka, all the time they are distressed. So I keep coming in between to motivate people. And when he comes with the Shango Pangaya Shastra, what is that? Panjatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktatmam Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakti Shaktikam. He tells, I come with my all troop. Who are Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came with 5. Similarly, here also Krishna, Balaram, Yashodamaya and Nanda Baba, they prayed, so I mean, they did lot of austerity to have Krishna. 3 times they told Krishna, while doing the austerity, Krishna came and asked, what do you want? They told, we want you as our child, we want you as our child, you want you as our child. That is why Krishna came in, that is Vrishnigarba. He came as Vrishnigarba and Vamana, isn't it? To Aditi and Kashyapa Muni. Sutapa and Vrishnigarba. So Vrishabhanu, sorry, Sutapa and Vrishnigarba, he came as Vrishnigarba. Then the third one is Nanda Baba and Yashodamaya. But actually he was born to though Vasudeva and Devaki. See what happened is in Ramayana, Kaushalya told Ram to go for 14 years. And Kaikeyi told to go, so Kaushalya could not enjoy the childhood pastimes. So and the moment Ram was married, Kaikeyi sent him to the forest. So Kaushalya could not enjoy. So that is why this time Kaushalya has come as Yashodamaya and Kaikeyi has come as and Devaki. You see, the karma does not leave even Bhagavan also. Bhagavan's followers also. If we do any karma, that will come back to us. It's like, prarabdha, and that karma comes back. So that is the reason Krishna's childhood pastime was enjoyed by Nanda Baba and Yashodamaya. So Mangalacharan, we know. This we have read yesterday. Okay. So now we are supposed to go to Kuru family. So Mahabharata, all of you might be knowing already. But still, we are, the story comes very long back we have to go. So finally, what we can do, we can start from Kuru. King Kuru was there. King Kuru's son was Shantanu. So Shantanu was in love with river Ganga. And so he got married to river Ganga. So that 7 children, river Ganga, took them and put the children in the river Ganga. You know that when they got married, she gives only one condition to Shantanu. See, I will marry you, but whatever I do, you should not ask me a question. In this Kali Yuga, it will not happen, right? If the wife tells her husband, whatever I want, neither husband tells the wife, whatever I want, I will do, you cannot question me. What will happen? That's it. Next day only they are pulled apart. Okay. But Ganga told, okay, you can marry me, but please, whatever I do, don't ask me what I am doing, why I am doing. Okay, he accepted and he got married. And what happened? Suddenly, so all the children, 7 children she got. Every child she used to go to the Ganga, and in the flow of Ganga, she used to leave the children. For that also, there is a back story. They were supposed to come. They were, troubling one Muni, Rishi. So the Rishi told, you will be born in this Martir Loka. So that was a curse. Okay, we will see here. So when the 8th child was born, that was Bhishma Deva, Devavrata. When he was born, she again went to leave the child. And that child was so beautiful. Shantanu could not keep quiet. Shantanu asked Ganga, why are you doing this? He asked, that's it. So he said, see, you have broken your vow. So now I am going. You take anyway, this child is very small. So I will take this child also with me. When he becomes a little youth, when I get the confidence that you will be take care of the child, I will bring this child back and give it to you. So she took Bhishma also and went. And when Bhishma was a beautiful, young and very, very handsome youth, she brought Bhishma and she, left Bhishma with Shantanu. So both of them went once, for fishing. So there he met Satyavati. She was a fisherman's daughter. So he wanted to marry Satyavati. And he goes and asks Satyavati. But Satyavati's father says, no, not possible. You already have Bhishma. My daughter's children will not get the throne. So obviously the throne will go to the elder son. So we will not. So when Shantanu comes home, this is a beauty, Shantanu comes home Bhishma is able to read his face. He is asking his father, Father, there is something. You are not, as cheerful as you are always. What has happened? So Shantanu tries to hide it, and finally, you all may be knowing the Mahabharata story, So finally, he gets married to Satyavati on the vow given by Bhishma Pitama that he will not get married at all. Right? Then what happened? Satyavati already, it's all the mantra. See, there is a story in Bhagavatam also. King Vena, he was not a good pious king. He was totally impious. He was troubling everybody. So what did the sages do? Brahmanas. Why I'm telling you this? The Brahmanas have so much power in their mantra, they can even kill a king. So King Vena was killed by the sages because he was doing lot of impious activities. So that the Prithvi, the earth started giving grains at all. People were starving. There was no, what do you call that, totally chaos. There was no discipline. There was no rule which was followed by anybody. So finally, the sages decided, like this, they cannot continue the kingdom like that. So they killed Vena by chanting mantras. And then they churned the hand of Vena. Then the Lord only came as Prithu Maharaj. So why I'm saying Satyavati and Parashar, with the effect of one mantra, they recited a mantra and they had Vyasadeva as their son. So Vyasadeva and Satyavati, we can understand the relation. Okay. So again, Vyasadeva is none other than Lord's our incarnation only. Okay. And here we will come. So what happened? And here, who is Satyavati? Satyavati had two more children. That is, one is Chitrangata and Vichitravirya. Chitrangata passed away when he was very young. Okay, Vichitravirya also, he was, somewhat he was sick. Okay, so he actually before that, Bhishma Pitama went in one of the Swayamvara. In that Swayamvara, he went as a, he has got lot of wall, right? It's you see, I am the king, lot of strength. So in that Swayamvara, he actually won the Swayamvara. Actually, whoever wins the Swayamvara, they are supposed to marry them, is it not? So that king had 3 daughters, Amba, Ambika and Ambalika. So as per the rules, condition, whoever wins the Swayamvar, they have to take the girls. So since Bhishma Pitama already given a vow, he had to bring all the 3 girls. In that, Amba told he was in love with the Kashi Raja, so she wanted to go, and Bhishma Pitama left her, and she again came back. We don't need that. But Ambika and Ambalika, what happened? They did not have any child only. Vichitravirya passed away. So what to do? The dynasty, lineage will stop there, isn't it? Bhishma also took a vow. So what did she do? Satyavati, she meditated and called for Vyasadeva. And he requested Vyasadeva to give her legal heirs. So at that time, what happened? She sent both Ambika and Ambalika along with one helper, that is one Dasi. She sent them to Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva, because of so much of penance, he was looking fearful. See, in that our 18 days classes, Shaubari Muni, once we saw in the 6th chapter, I think. Shaubari Muni, he was under the water, and you could have watched, full body was hair, and he was looking very shabbily look, is it not? So similarly here, Vyasadeva also, since he was meditating, he was in a Siddhi for a long time. He was little looking fearful. So what happened? Ambika, when he saw Vyasadeva, she got so afraid and she closed her ears. That is why Duryodhana was born blind. And Ambika, she got afraid actually. There she closed the eyes, so she told Ambika, don't close your eyes, he will be very fearful, but don't close your eyes. Okay, Ambalika went and she really started shivering. She was, like very fearful. So that is why the son who was born, that is Pandu, He was very, very, what do you call it? Weak. Okay, then okay. And okay, out of the two, Ambika and Ambalika, the Dasi also went over there. So Dasi also had, because of the mantra, she also heard the mantras, right? So she also conceived. Through her we got Vidura. Okay, here now, and she gives two sons, Pandu and Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra was born blind, we know, and Pandu was very weak, that also we know. Now, Pandu married to Kunti and Madri, two of them. So now, Pandu had a curse. Pandu, when he was in the forest, he went for hunting. So that time one boy was filling water in that pot for his parents, blind parents again. So, but Pandu did not. No, not that. Sorry. And that two people were having yoga. So that time he did not understand that. He shot the arrow. So they said that curse came like, you cannot unite with any woman. If you try to, you will be no more. This is the curse he had. So, okay, fine. So they had this 3 children, and Kunti, no, Pandu was very weak. She invited all the Dharmaputra, Yudhishthira, and Vayuputra. So like that, she had 3 sons. And Madri also was given this mantra by Kunti. You also, meditate upon this mantra and think of any devata. So she thought of Ashwini Kumaras, two of them, right? So she thought of the Ashwini Kumaras and she meditated and said the mantras. So she had 2 children, Nakula and Sahadeva. And they were all, they went to forest. After getting the children, they went to, initially they used to do, because yajna, they used to go to the forest, do yajna, then come back, so that the prosperity of the kingdom depends on the yajna performed by the sages and the kings. So they went. That time what happened? Pandu was, somewhat that lust came to his mind, and he was very, very bent upon calling Madri. So as the curse was there, Pandu also left the body. So these children were very, very young. There was no other way. So Kunti brought the children to Hastinapur. There are so many stories. Why Hastinapur was Hastinapur? The name, it was named after a king only, who was before Kuru and all. So there was a king who was ruling that area. So that region was named as Hastinapur. So after this, everybody knows the story very, very well, right? So when they were in exile, they went for that Arjuna. There was again a Swayamvar. So Draupadi was in the Swayamvar, he won Draupadi. So Arjuna brought Draupadi to Kunti. Kunti was very busy. So Arjuna told, Amma, you see what he said, I brought something for you. Like that he said, I brought something for you in so much excitement. Kunti was very busy. She did not turn and see what she thought, whatever you have brought, no problem. See, all 5 of you share it and take it. Like that she said. So once the words, those days it's like that. Somebody gives a word and that has to be followed. That is why that yuga was like that, not like Kali Yuga. So they all had to share. And they were all in, within that, what do you call that? Brahmacharis also have Grahastha and Grahamedi. That's why I asked. Grahasthas are people who follow the Grahastha ashrama. But Grahamedi are those people who are only, what do you say? Lusty, very, very lusty, material, desirous. So they only want to enjoy and enjoy and enjoy whatever duty they perform, whether according to Varnashrama Dharma or according to their qualification, whatever. Because Varnashrama is totally, it is, gunas are not according to Varna, according to Guna and Karma. Chaturvarnyam Maya Srishtam. Guna Karma. Krishna's time it was depending on the Guna and Karma. Brahmanas means what is that? Satoguna. And then Kshatriya means Rajoguna. Vaishyas means Rajo and Tamoguna. Shudras means Tamoguna. So now to, for namesake, Brahmanas who are born in Brahmin family, who has the Brahminical quality? Brahminical qualities are so wonderfully mentioned in the 18th chapter. That 10 qualities are mentioned in 18th chapter for Brahmanas. Similarly, main 4 we say Patanam, Patanam, Yajanam, Yachanam. So they are supposed to read the Vedas and they have to spread the knowledge. Patanam and Patanam. To get the knowledge through Shruti. Yesterday we saw Shruti is very important, hearing, right? So they used to go to the forest, get this Vedas through hearing process and come back and spread the knowledge. Again, they used to go, again get knowledge and again. So knowledge is not like that is a PhD and etc. etc. What is the knowledge? Vedas, what knowledge do they give? How to make the Lord happy. Varnashrama Dharma, whatever we perform, those activities should be performed in order to give pleasure to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Atapumbir Dvijasresha Varnashrama Vibhagashaha Swanishtitasya Dharmasya Samsiddhir Haritoshanam. Samsiddhir Haritoshanam, to give pleasure to the Lord. Swanishtitasya Dharmasya. Whichever varna, whichever ashrama you are in that varna and ashrama, whatever karma you do, Atapumbir Dvija Sreshta. Dvija, we call it as, who are Dvija? Generally the Brahmanas. By birth, okay. There can be people who are maybe by birth Brahmana, but they need not be Brahmanas. Is it not? They are known as Brahmana Bandhu. Dvija Bandhu they are known as. But see, those who are born in Brahmin family, but not having a single quality of a Brahmana, they are known as Bandhu. Okay. So this, okay, what I was saying, yeah, those people also, the Grahamedi and Grahastha. So only for satisfying the lust. In the second chapter, Arjuna asked, oh Krishna, what is that one? Atakena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha. Yes, what is that one thing, Krishna? I don't want to do any sin, but something is pushing me and compelling me to do this sin. What is that? Arjuna asked. So what does Krishna answer? Kamayesha krodayesha rajoguna samudbhava. Kamayesha. Kama is the root cause. Wherever kama is there, if the kama lust is satisfied, it will become greed, lobha. The kama is not satisfied, it becomes anger. So kamayesha krodayesha rajoguna samudbhava. It is all because of the rajoguna. Because of those who are in rajoguna, they will have lot of lusty desires to satisfy one after the other, one after the other. They are known as Grahametis. Grahasthas are those, they follow the Grahastha ashramam also, and they are very pious also. What is pious? Following the rules and regulations according to the Vedas. Vedas tell us these are the activities to be performed. What is the reason? Why should we, like, say, for just example, Sandhya Vandan or Pitru Karma. Why do we do it? How we have to do it? Like that Vedas will give. So people who follow Vedas, they are karma kandis, we call it as. They follow Vedic activities, pious activities very nicely. They are karma kandis. They are not karma yogis. Who are karma yogis? Third chapter, full and full third chapter. Karma yogis are those one. Perform all the varnashrama dharma duties, karma duties, but surrender the result under the lotus feet of the Lord. Karma sannyasa. That is the renunciation. What is sannyasa? Renunciation. What do they renounce? Not the activities. They will perform the activities, but they surrender only the result. That is why we call Bhakti Yoga as akarmic activities. In akarmic activities, all the activities what we perform is for samsiddhir haritoshanam. So there is no binding. Okay, whatever activity we do for the pleasure of the Lord, how will it bind us? Going for Mangalarati. You may have even a pride. Picheta duracharo bhajate mama nanyabhat. Krishna says, even if you fall down in bhakti, I will take care of that. So even some pride comes. Every day I go for Mangalarati. Every day I do a lot of service in the temple. Like that it might come. But still, it doesn't mean that we can have pride. No. Krishna says, by mistake, if it happens, I will take up care of my devotee. Okay. So Grahameti and Grahastha, very important to understand. Grahametis only have lusty desire. Their activities will bind us like anything. So whether they good karma, the punya karma will bind us. Whether they do bad karma, the sins will bind them. But akarmic activities, that is the devotional service, will not bind us. Okay. So who does this devotional service? The grahasthas. Slowly, gradually. See, only thing is, there are 3 realizations. Remember, Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. We have learnt very nicely in the first level. So, Brahman realization, till then if we come also, I am not this body, I am the soul. Everything that is a Brahman effulgence, everything is because of that. See, we are also Brahman. Jivatma is a Brahman. Bhagavan is also Brahman. He is super Parabrahma. Parabrahma, Parantama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan, Purusham Shashwatam, Divyam, Adideva Maham Vibhum. 10th chapter, Arjuna tells. After Arjuna, tells that Chatushloki, he tells, Sarvasya, Agam Sarvasya Prabhavo. That is a connection between us and the Lord. Everything comes from me. Then Tesham Satata Yuktana. What is the process to reach the Lord? Continuously worship me. Then also it comes Machitta Madgata Prana all the time. Machitta, keep thinking about me, keep discussing about my glories in the association of devotees. Then he says, if you do this, what will happen? 10.11 Teshamaivan Kampartama Aham Ajnana Jamtamaha. I will light the lamp in your heart. That will dispel the darkness of ignorance from your heart. When Krishna told this Chatushloki Bhagavatam to Arjuna, Arjuna immediately surrendered. Arjuna uvacha Param Brahma Parandama. So that Parabrahman is Paramatma and the Bhagavan. Paramatma is none other than Bhagavan himself. He looks divided because he stays in everybody's heart. Paramatma is a Kshirodakshaya Vishnu. He lives in everybody's heart. So though it may seem to be that the Lord is divided, he is never divided. He is all united, living in his Dham, living in his Goloka Dham. He is Swarat. He is independent of everything. He is Abhijna. Abhijna Swarat Janmadasya Yaton Anvayat Vitaratas Charteshva Abhijna Swarat. He is all-knowing, cognizant, Swarat, independent. But he looks divided because everybody has every body, I said, not human body, all 84 lakh yonis, every living entity has a Paramatma in him. So one who understands that and performs activities accordingly, though they are in Grahastha, Ashram, though they are in, with family, it is considered that they are eligible for next level of understanding, that is Paramatma understanding. Okay. So Grahastha and Grahameti we should know. Those days, all these kings who all we are reading now, no, they all were Grahasthas. They were not Grahamedis. Okay. So now all this whole story is clear. Draupadi and see Arjuna and Subhadra. So Arjuna married, see, most of them married many people, like Bhima, Hidimbi, he married, she married, Arjuna married Subhadra, Nakula also married. What is her name? Nakula married Shishupal's daughter. So, though Draupadi is also there, but they all married because circumstances compelled them. So, Arjuna married Subhadra, Krishna's sister. Then he had Abhimanyu. Abhimanyu married Uttara. When Abhimanyu was in exile, they had to that one Ajnadavasa, 1 year, right? They were supposed to not to reveal their identity. So at that time, Arjuna became as a Brihannala. That means that Unich, we call it as neither women nor men. So he acted like that. And he was a beautiful dancer that time. So he was that Vidarbha. Vidarbha, they were all hiding. Bhima became a cook because he is very good in cooking, right? So like that, they all were in what you call disguise. The people cannot make them out whom they are. So that time, Vidarbha king asked Arjuna, because Uttara was learning dance from Arjuna. So Uttara wanted to marry Arjuna. So when the Vidarbha king asked Arjuna, oh Arjuna, my daughter wants to marry. He said, oh my dear king, I am so old. Same thing he told when that, what is it, Indrani, she asked Arjuna, right, when he went to collect Astrash for this war. That time also, you are like my, Indra's wife means what? Like my mother. Indra's son is no Arjuna. So you are in my mother's position. Then she also cursed Arjuna. Anyway, so here also he is telling, oh my dear king, no, your son, daughter is so young and so beautiful. I am so old. I cannot do this justice. But what you can do, I have a son of marriageable age. So you can get married, Uttara to my son. So Abhimanyu, they married. That time only Ashwatthama's story, you remember? When Ashwatthama aimed that Brahmastra in Uttara's womb, Parikshit Maharaj was there. When the war was over, everything, that time Ashwatthama wanted to take revenge, So that time what happened? He aims that, what do you call that? Brahmastra, but Uttara's womb. And Krishna enters. That is why we call Krishna. He is there. Narasimha prayer. Tomorrow is Narasimha Jayanti. We will all recite Narasimha Kavacham tomorrow. So join little early, 5-10 minutes, and we will all pray. I mean, we all, one by one, I will tell you can repeat it. Narasimha Kavacham we will be doing. So in Narasimha Kavacham, Narasimha Arati, it comes, Bakir Narasimha, Hridaye Narasimha. Narasimha is outside also, Narasimha is inside also, like that. Krishna is in front of Kunti also. Kunti is talking to Krishna, and she is, they all could understand something very serious happening, because Brahmastra means how effulgent it will be. So they all could understand something serious, but at the same time, Uttara prayed to Lord Krishna. Oh Krishna, nobody else will see, very sensible. She didn't go to Kunti, she didn't go to her Sasurs, who are their father-in-laws. She went directly to Krishna. That is the beauty. So Krishna, nobody else can say me. So Krishna entered of the thumb finger, this size. He went. That is why Parikshit Maharaj saw Krishna when he was in mother's womb. So the moment he was born, he started looking for the same effulgent figure. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? That is why he is Parikshit. Parikshit means inspector. Pariksha, supervisor of the Pariksha, examiner. So he is named as Parikshit. The moment he came out of his mother's womb, it was going on. Where will I see him again? Where will I see him? Like Narada Muni, he saw and he lost him. He started searching, where are you? Where are you? Then the Lord told, oh Narada, you are not renounced to that level, purified to that level to see me again. You need to purify yourself more. Then I will give you darshan later. Said no. So those who once see the Lord, they can never forget him. Such a wonderful form. Nama Rupa Guna Leela. Okay. So where are we? Parikshit Maharaj. Last at the end. Okay. So Parikshit Maharaj had a son, many. So Janamjay is his son. And when Parikshit Maharaj got this curse by Shringi, isn't it? So Shringi, yeah. So he put the snake on his, when he was in Siddhi. So we all know this. Parikshit Maharaj had to leave his body by Takshaka, snake would bite him. And so immediately when he came to know that he has got his curse, he was so happy. He didn't want to go for any Prayaschitta, because according to Prayaschitta is Kunjara Chauchara, like the Hathi, that elephant, it enters into the water, takes a bath, come to the shore, put the mud on him, again go. So he said this, I don't believe in this. What is that? Prayaschitta. Prayaschitta, no? What do you call for Prayaschitta? One more word. Counteract, right? So he didn't want to go for Prayaschitta. In fact, when he was listening to hearing Bhagavatam by Shukadeva Goswami, all the devatas came. Devatas all have the Amritam, right? They all brought the nectar. They wanted to tell Parikshit Maharaj, you have nectar, even the snake bites you, you will not die, like that. He said, no, 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 no. Atonement, correct, I got the word, atonement. So what he said, I don't believe in this. I have done a sin. I need to undergo this purification process. Not the purification in the sense, I have to die. So that is why he immediately gave all his kingdom to Janamajay, his son. And he immediately left the kingdom. See, he was coming back. That time also he was cursing himself. Why? Because Kali entered. Kali Purusha is known for this ignorance, right? Because Kali has entered, and Kali took shelter in Parikshit Maharaj's crown. That is a gold. Parikshit Maharaj only gave, 4 places he gave. You can take shelter. And Kali told, in your Rajyam, these 4 places are not there. That is the prostitute house and where the slaughter house, etc. 4 principles. Yesterday we discussed, our ISKCON 4 principle. Where that happens, against the principle, whatever happens, those 4 places, he said. Where gambling happens, all those. Intoxication and illicit sex, all those things. So he said, Kali, where? In your kingdom. Sorry, Parikshit Maharaj. Your kingdom is so, it's a pious king you are. How can I expect? Then he said, okay, go. Where the gold is accumulated. He said gold is accumulated with not the, in a pious way. But the crown was so much heavy, the crown is, lot of gold was there. So the Kali took shelter there. Because of the Kali entering, this Buddhi, Manda, Sumanda, Matayo, Manda, Bhagya, Kupatritaga, just now I said, I think 1.6, 1.10. So it tells in Kali Yuga, people will only have this Manda Buddhi. So he said, no, I don't want to go for any atonement. Let me leave my body. That's why 7 day and night. 7 day and night without eating, without taking care of daily karma. He was totally absorbed. And Shukadeva Goswami also were testing him in between. So many stories come. He would not explain very well. He would say the name and he would finish. Immediately Parikshit Maharaj, no. Shukadeva Goswami, he explained it properly to me. And Shukadeva Goswami used to feel so happy. That means a rapt attention. You remember? Yesterday we saw all the slides, how one has to hear, how one has to listen. The first quality was rapt attention. That is why even after hearing a lot, our heart is not purified. Because our mind is wavering. Chanchalam hi manaha Krishna pramati balavadridam. Tatsyagam nigrahamanya vayoriva dushkaram. Even the wind we can control, not the mind. Faster than. We may be sitting here, we may be in LOC border. What is happening there? Is it not? Anywhere we can go. What Trump is going to tell about this war? We roam around. So, who is telling? Parikshit Maharaj heard. Listen to this. Bhagavatam is full rapt attention. Vyavasayatmika buddhi, single pointedness. Okay, here we come. What is that? Dhritarashtra, we all know. Gandhari's son, like Dhritarashtra and Gandhari. They got, okay, there also a small story is there. How she got 100 children, right? See, actually Pandu was born, Bhima was born, and Kantari did not have any children, 2 of them born. So already Kantari has conceived during that time. But 2 years, she did not deliver. And everything, there is a story behind. But here, when 2 of them were born, she was little, taken aback. See, obviously, the eldest one is going to become a king, right? So she was in so much anger and she wanted to, destroy her womb with the baby. So she gave a strong bolt. And that the mass, we call it as a flesh came. From that again, 100 pindas were made, 100 pots were made, 100 portions were made. And Vyasadeva put, 100 portion in 100 pot. After how many months or year, I forgot that. So he tells her to go and see after that, the time period. So Gandhari goes and sees. So from the first pot came Duryodhana, and one by one they come. Okay, Dushala. Dushala, we need to know about him, very important, because Dushala is the only person who from Kuru, that is from, what is it, Kauravas, he came to the side of Pandavas. There is again a story why he came. But Dushala, all of you remember, he was fighting from Pandava's side. Though he was a brother of Duryodhana, he was not fighting with Duryodhana, the Kaurava's side. Okay, Dushasana, all of you know very well. Then the other 98 sons, totally 101 actually. So one daughter, Dushala, and sorry, daughter is Dushala. There is one more king. He will come now. Yuyudhana. Yuyudhana is the brother who fought from Kaurava's side. So Duryodhana was the first son. Dushala is the daughter, and Dushashan. So other than 2 sons are given. So other 98 sons. Total 101 children. Okay. Yeah. Shakuni Gandhari is a brother, we all know. So actually, you know what happened? Shakuni was very, very upset with Gandhari closing her eyes, because he did not like her sister. And Gandhari wanted to follow her husband. Okay. But so he himself was telling, I will see that this whole dynasty is taken into task. So he takes this vow that time only. Who? Shakuni. When his sister closed her both the eyes. Okay, Hare Krishna. Anybody having any doubt? See, Bhagavad Gita, we all know it's not that easy or slowly we can understand. So in between, more philosophy, if you talk, no, what will happen? You may lose, we may lose some interest. So in between, we will see some stories also. Yes, Vamshidhar Prabhu, I'm just coming. Okay. So only this slide, I'm coming to you. Chapter 1 to 6, all of us know Karma Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga is in between. Why Bhakti Yoga is in between, we will see tomorrow. 13 to 18 is Jnana Yoga. So reason is given here. Okay. Yes, Prabhu. We will read it later. Tomorrow we will read. No hurry. And Mataji might have shared attendance. I hope you all might have filled in attendance. Mataji, where is attendance?
Hare Krishna, Mataji. There is some issue with the attendance. So I've just taken the screenshot, Mataji, of the participant. Okay,
Mataji. So for yesterday and today, we will fill it up later. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Yes, Vamshidhar Prabhu, you have some doubt?
Hare Krishna Mataji, namaskaram.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, pranams.
So many doubts. Okay. Okay. Pandu Maharaj, how many wives, Mataji?
2, Prabhu.
Okay. So when Pandu Maharaj, he went Vanavasa with his children, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what is the reason of Mataji? The family was shifted to Vanavasa.
Yeah, I told no, generally the pious kings always used to go every now and then to the, actually what happens, Ram also went. Vashishta Muni came and called Ram.
Family, Mataji. My question, they went with a whole family or? Yeah,
the wives wanted to accompany him because the ministers are there to take care. For some time only, they were supposed to come. They didn't go as a sannyasa. They didn't take sannyasa and go.
Okay.
Okay. See, Sita also told Ram, I'll come with you. So the wives told, come with you. So they said, because those times, that much fear was not there. Sages were all there in the forest doing yajna. Their main objective was Vasishta Muni came and called Ram, telling Dasharatha, there are so many asuras disturbing the yajnas. So I want you to send Ram. Dasharatha told, no, I will come. He said, no, I want Ram only. And gurus, when they give order, we cannot say no. So Dasharatha Maharaj finally, so Ramayana had to happen. So Dasharatha Maharaj said, then Sita told she will also come. Like that Pandu was going. They both told we will also come. Children were very small, so they did not leave the children. And when they had a small, nice place, protected place there, and they were living there, Prabhu.
Okay. So Pandu Maharaj died due to he uncontrollable.
He wanted to associate with the Madhuri.
Okay.
Because there was a curse for him that whenever you try to associate with any woman, you will lose your body.
Pandu Maharaj also there mentions many places he has some disease. So that's why he went Vanavasa to sannyasa, to follow the sannyasa dharma.
No, see, he did not take sannyasa, but sannyasa dharma he was following. What is that? Grahastha. He was a grahastha. He had renounced all his activities because they all were elevated souls, right? Kuru dynasty, whoever came. But except this Dhritarashtra, there is again a curse for Dhritarashtra also, all the children also. That is the reason. Otherwise, they were pious, no, Prabhu. So that is why.
Okay.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Who is the Muni called Saura Rusi?
Shaubari Muni. Shaubari Muni, he was doing penance for so many thousands of years under the water. Finally, he saw two fish meeting. Then he also got the lust and he came out. He went to a king and he wanted to marry his daughter. So he went and asked. The king was so scared to see him. But very intelligently, he told, you come tomorrow. I will call all my 40 daughters. Whoever selects you, they will. But he also, Siddhis, no, he had so many Siddhis, Shaubari Muni. He came as a young, handsome man. So all 40 wanted to marry him. And there also he expanded, like Krishna expanded, 16,108 kings and 5, in Krishna book we read, no, 5 queens he is marrying. There also he expanded him into 5 different, same way Shaubari Muni also, 40 houses he had. He was in all 40 houses. When I think who came, his father came to see once. He saw the first girl, so happy. And Shaubari Muni is with him only, with her only. And they are enjoying their life. So he asked his daughter, my dear daughter, do you have any problem in your life? What did the daughter say? You know, I don't have any problem. He's taking care of me so well. I have only one problem. He's always with me. What my other sisters will be suffering. So like that, he went to all 40 people. 40 people were thinking that other sisters are not happy because this my husband is only with me after marrying 40. Okay, Prabhu? So all those siddhis, they had those years. So let us not go into those siddhis. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mother. So this story from Bhagavatam.
Yeah, all the stories are in Bhagavatam.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Anybody else? So nice, many stories are there. We will all read stories and slowly and gradually we will go because you all have learned every chapter once. So when we go to the verses, it will be easy. These all are the foundations, okay? Hare Krishna. Any other doubt? Anybody having? See, your participation will motivate, right? So I want everyone to participate. And tomorrow we all are going to recite Narsimha prayer. Okay, and we will do Narsimha Arati also. Here only we can do everything. You know, COVID, you know, Krishna knew very well. If COVID comes, even these things were there before also, but we were not aware of that. So Namanisha Prabhu ki jai. He was the first one to start online Bhagavad Gita class. March 20th, that lockdown 16th, March 20th only Prabhuji started with online Bhagavad Gita classes. So Namanisha Prabhu ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki jai. Hare Krishna. Vanchakalpatarupasya kripa sindhubhayavacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Anantakoti Vaishnavinde ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to Guru and Gauranga. Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, you will get everything. Give us little time because, you know, now only we are settling. There are so many groups, so many things are coming and so many people are involved. Lot many things are. Everybody is busy with the Narsimha Jayanti. So everything will happen, Mataji. The group will be formed. In the group, the PPT will be shared, Mataji. But before that, if you want to see anything, the playlist is there. I am daily sharing every day's lesson in my video, you know, in the playlist.